In this video, we're going to go over how to generate HCFA forms in your Katana database. To get started, we're going to go over to your billing section of your Katana toolbar. We're going to go to Create HCFAs. And once this filtered area comes up, we can select any specific filters we would like to generate specific claims. Now, we suggest on support to run it for all unbilled charges as it's defaulted now. Leave it as all clinics, all providers, all insurance companies, and all case classifications. The reason for this is because if a patient doesn't fall under a specific filter group, they can be excluded and it won't generate claims for them. Once you've made your selections, go ahead and hit Next. Once you get to this screen, if your claims have not generated, that means that you have probably failed scrubbing. At the very bottom of the screen, you can see that I have a 1 indicating that one claim wants to generate, but it did in fact fail the scrubbing. To take a look at that scrubbing report, I'm going to hit the Print Report button. And it's going to tell me everything I missed within my patient's file to get them to generate. So now all of these areas have to be corrected. The nice thing about the scrubbing report is it does indicate the patient's name, indicates the case you're generating claims for, indicates the payer you're going to send this claim to, and any reason why this claim could not generate. It also provides you an area within parentheses indicating where you would need to go to fix that information so this claim would generate. So on here, we've got box 12, patient release of medical info signature, box 14, date of current injury onset, box 21, diagnosis codes, and our diagnosis pointer error. So we're going to go through those and correct those so we can make sure that this claim generates. You can either take a picture of the scrubbing report that you received, or you can simply print it by selecting this print button, or you can export it to save the file to your PC by choosing one of these available options, either generating it to Excel, Adobe, or Word. I'm just going to close out of this screen. I'm going to go to my patient's file. And I'm going to start walking through the areas that I missed. So the first thing is under the patient info tab, the case tab. Hit edit. I'm going to provide the date in which the medical info was signed. We'll just say May 1st. I'm going to save that information in there. I'm going to next go to my appointment on 5/29. To do that, I'm going to go to my Appointments tab, select the specific appointment I want to take a look at, and hit Review. And I'm already under the Edit ICD panel, so I'm going to go ahead and add my date for my date of current injury. Give it the proper qualifier. Now, please keep in mind, if you are billing from Medicare, it has been told to us by Office Ally that Medicare sees their claims in loops and segments. So the exact same date that was entered into box 14 should also be entered into box 15. Once you enter the box into 15, you would select the 454 qualifier. And basically what this does is it puts the date from box 15 into the box 14 location. Also within my appointment, I did not enter any ICD code, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And that takes care of the date of current injury and the diagnosis code errors I was receiving. Once I hit checkout, since I had another appointment that was already completed before I made the changes, I have to go into that appointment as well and hit Review. and add in the same information. It is pulling it, but we still want to make sure that everything is entered appropriately. And we're going to go ahead and make sure by selecting the ICD code box to the right of the charge that everything is mapped accordingly. Once I hit save, go ahead and hit checkout. And now I'm going to go back to my Create HCFAs area. You'll notice that the HCFA did not generate yet because I have to hit the back button once, hit the next again, and then now my claim will generate. If I want to view this claim, I'm going to go ahead and click on the box for view, go to the bottom right corner where it says view claims, and I'll take a look and make sure that everything that's entered is accurate and correct. If I want this claim to go out as paper, I can definitely leave that box checked, and once I do, it will prompt me to put a HCFA form into my printer so this information can generate on top of a HCFA form. If I want this claim to go out through paper, I'm going to go ahead and select electronic, hit next. It's going to give me an overview of everything that took place, and I'm sorry, I have a double screen. And it's going to bring up this window indicating where your print image went. Within Katana, this information is encrypted onto your database. So the very first time that you're actually generating your claims, you'll want to minimize the back screen so you can get to your desktop, go right here and select the little file folder and drag it and drop it onto your desktop, giving you a shortcut so you can access these files. You'll want to rename the file. And we use Katana Billing, but you can name it anything you would like it to be. And also, we suggest putting in an additional folder within this folder, a subfolder, named Submitted Claims, because your print image will always stay on your PC. This way, you'll also know once you've uploaded your claim to your clearinghouse, you can drag and drop it into the Submitted Claims folder, indicating that that claim has already went out. And anything that's left in this folder will actually need to get sent out. Once you have verified that your claims are present, you can go ahead and hit Finished, and then upload your claims.